Well, hi. Welcome to the Agile Leadership track. This is a track that I, with some other people, helped put together. We've got a lot of great sessions going over transformation and management, and as the name implies, how to make your organization better from a sort of meatware perspective. So, first up, we have Fani, Bahar, and Martin Wolf going over how DATEV has been going through the app modernization sort of journey to share their experiences. So enjoy.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Today, we are going to share our past experience when we were working together between VMware Pivotal Labs and DATEV. My name is Fani Bahar. I'm a product manager at VMware Pivotal Labs. And today, today here it's Martin, a product owner from DATEV.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Martin Wolf. I'm product owner at DATEV here in Germany. And today we'd like to share our experiences of application transformation in the last year. Just a few words about DATEV. We are offering software for our clients in the field of tax advisors, auditors, and law. And we've been offering them support and security for their daily work for over 50 years already. One of the most successful DATEV applications for collaboration is DATEV Unternehmen Online. DATEV Unternehmen Online connects the tax advisor at the one side with their enterprises at the other side to store securely and book and pay invoices in order to collaborate easily and digitally. A great number of customers already trusted our platform for many years. The first parts of DATEV Unternehmen Online were developed around 20 years ago, so it's quite old, and it's being constantly expanded to include today's product range. So we had a lot of learnings, a lot of ups and downs, and as we mentioned, today we would like to share our experiences of the application transformation. Why we need this transformation? I'm convinced that monolithic applications always paint a similar picture. In the beginning, it's very easy to develop features, and it's easy to understand and maintain the system. But this condition changed completely over the time. It will be very difficult to put something new, and it will be almost impossible to keep an eye to the overall system. The consequence, there is hardly no progress at all, and small errors quickly spark into an uncontrollable wildfire. At least now, you have to take care about your application, about your business, and think about the next steps of a comprehensive modernization. Because this situation definitely put your business at risk. The task of transformation is not necessarily your daily business. So we asked the Pivotal Labs team in the last year to help us to start this application transformation. What does transformation mean in this case? If you look at one of the main use cases of Unternehmen Online, it's all about uploading files, saving them securely, extracting data, and make them available for the tax accountant for the collaboration process. The challenge now is to renew a little part of the overall system while the application is still running. We have to cut it off, the monolithic structure, transform it into microservice architecture, and connect these new things, new modules to the existing Unternehmen Online. The aim was to create small and individual modules that can be developed independently by different teams and, of course, correspond to the current ideas of modern web applications. What did we achieve in the last year? Of course, we expected to start our application transforming journey, to learn all about the platform, Spring development, and all these technical things. And yes, we've done it. After 10 weeks, we put a first use case into microservices and connected them to the existing system. But at the same time, we learned a lot of planning, of focusing, of asking and understanding the why and how to start lean and small. and that we didn't really expect at the beginning. So it's not about just transforming the application. It's also about transforming the way we work, the way we think, and transform ourselves. In order to be really successful with this kind of overall transformation, we will recommend 5 conditions from our point of view that will guide you into a successful transformation, as well as to start new application development. The first principle: prepare your organization to fit in a new agile way of work. Maybe you have already an agile way of work, maybe not. Maybe you call it Scrum or Kanban. But anyway, we feel it's really important to be prepared and be open to questioning and change it. And why it's so important in a time of transformation. You have set up teams, you have established processes, and you've got a plan. You may be convinced that everything is going well, so why change? But in a time of transformation, you have to put your actual way of work aside. Let the transformation happen and give the transformation a time and space to grow continuously and see what will happen. And in the end, don't try to fit the transformation result in your current way of work, because it won't fit. So be prepared. There will be a difference in all steps of application development after this time of transformation. As a manager or as a leader, you want your team to be working on the right things, delivering in time and in high quality. To achieve all of this, it's really important to have responsible teams capable of developing their own software. The teams enjoy effective meetings, clear decisions, and hardly any dependencies. So you need to set up this environment that the team can get all of this and grow in a sustainable pace. Start with a small team and give them a chance to work exclusively on a new topic. Scale slow and split and grow where it makes sense based on the software architecture. And do not expand too quickly, because it will take time to learn all these new things and to get used to it. Also make sure you have someone to guide this change process over the whole time. The person needs to be very clear, strict, and focused, and kind, of course. Maybe you should ask Fani later. We recognized the mindset changed in a few weeks. That's really easy. But really to anchor this new mindset, it definitely takes more than 10 weeks. It maybe takes until the first customer releases. So at the end, you have to make sure that you are prepared for this kind of change. You have the right people on board. You can grow in a constantly way, and you always have to change your current mindset into current agile way of work.
Cool. Thank you, Martin. So the next point is define your better future together as a team. A lot of clients already clear about, we need to change our architecture to microservices, or we need to actually deliver faster. We need to probably release application 3.0 by 2025. So everyone pretty much understand what they want to achieve, and everyone has their own opinion what they need to achieve. Unfortunately, in application modernization, it's not enough. Transforming your app or modernizing your app is a marathon. So as a team, you need to actually align or drawing your better future together. It's not only about the what, but it's also about why we are doing it and how actually we can achieve these better futures. At DATEV, this is actually the things that work out with us. We had like a workshop together in the beginning of application transformation or modernization project. We're trying to really drill what is the reason we need this transformation. Martin shared his opinion about the current state of the application, how the user growth, how many documents actually processed by the application, how this application would actually looks like in the next 5 or 10 years. The developer also share their opinion in terms of the architecture, the current state of the architecture, like how it's very difficult to build the new features until they also share the dependency or even the complexity between each system within DATEV. So everyone already lay out their opinion, and then together as a team we differentiate, okay, this is actually the transformation or how the better future look like, and then why we need it. Once you are aligned with your vision, which is the what and the why, then as a team you also need to start thinking of the strategy, how you can actually realize and achieve your better future. There are a lot of goal alignment workshop out there, and one workshop or one tools that work so well for us is actually objective key result. The reason we use that, because it's straightforward and it's also easy. In the beginning we found a lot of problems, so we spent around like 2 hours discussing the OKR that we want to achieve within 4 weeks. Which is normal. Was new team. It was the first time we used this goal alignment. But at the same time, we realized this is not only having the right OKR, but this is also about how we work together to achieve the objective that we already set together. We run every week some kind of like track the progress, not only about the complexion of the OKR, but also the confidence from the team towards the OKR. Even there was one point that we need to remove one of the OKR because we didn't put so much effort, we didn't put so much resources, and we start asking ourselves, might be this is not the priority for us now, and then why then we define this as one of the things that we want to achieve in the next few weeks. So alignment definitely is a really big step in transformation journey. But bottom line, we also believe that we need to do the work, because you can insert any buzzword, any tools that you want to put in, OKR, for example, but at the end, it's also not your magic pill. So alignment is a big step, but from there, we need to do the work. The next point is about start small and focus on happy path. Martin already mentioned that DATEV Unternehmen Online is an application that they've been built from the past 20 years. So definitely there are a lot of features in it. They cover a lot of edge cases. So it's always a little bit hard for us. Where should start? What is the right place for us to start? Here, what we're trying to encourage is actually, it's good to have all the doubt or all the assumption, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we can start somewhere, and then eventually we will validate all our assumption or all our fears and start from your happy path, because might be that's actually our goal, like always fulfill the happy path for our users. What we did together at DATEV, we have a collaboration tools between business people and also tech people. We're trying to lay out the application journey from the business requirement and also from the technical requirement. We build from the happy path and then build on top of it different path like negative scenarios. And we built also pain point. We built also the opportunity. At the end of the day, we kind of like align in the language that we use when we discuss about the application journey. Once we arrive on this alignment, then we start also make a decision as a team, what we consider small enough for us to start working on the application transformation. At that time, it was also another tough discussion. We spent like hours to define where is the small spot, which is all good discussion. But eventually, we also need to make the small decision. One of the things that works well for us is actually stop the discussion or time box the discussion. And after that, we do the dot vote. And then that would be the start for our application transformation. And at the end of the day, from all this collaboration tool, we gain an alignment between the business people and the technical people in terms of the application journey. And then we also agree on where to start, because as everyone knows, sometimes start is the hardest part. The next point is actually focus on the outcomes and improve it iteratively. Outcomes here is we are focused then the impact that we want to bring to the user, why actually the user need to use this new application. So might be everyone recognize these user scenarios. User can ask, oh, I need some notification when the upload is failed. And then we were thinking, okay, let's build the notification and then come up all the requirement of notification. And we have the idea of notification management. At the end, we release and then we hit like probably send 10K notification. But then we start questioning why then the user still complain about the upload fail. We already like give a notification. The reason is might be their wishes is actually a symptom. So it's a symptom, but not the root problem. So we need to diagnose what actually happened. Might be it's not about notified if something wrong, but might be like why this can be wrong at the first place, like why the upload is not working out. So we need to invest our time to understand the user problem and then trying to build the solution for that problem. Might be the first time it's not working out, but then it's good to always iteratively improve the solution that you believe in. At the end of the day, we want to provide the new application, or we want to give the user that using this new modernized application will impact to their business, impact to our business. So we want to see the changes of the improvement that we made. The last point is build high quality application. So this is actually a slide that we dedicated to our developer. We work with a great developer and fast delivery, which is the word that as a PM and PO, we really love to hear. But fast delivery, it's not about poor execution. So how we actually tackle this part is we appreciate the developer practices. So we know that the developer wants to understand the clear user story, understand the priority, why this feature is needed for the user. So then in this case, we start having user story, they build with with TDD, and they pair, and finally they have clean code for new people, and then it's even like fast delivery for the users.
So thank you, Fani. Just to have a short summary about our 5 conditions we really love to share to you to have a successful overall transformation. The first one we put in here: prepare your organization to fit in a new agile way of work. So just remember, there will be a change in this kind of transformation, in this time of transformation, and you have to prepare. Define your better future together. So put all your people together just to find out what's really your goal and what you want to achieve. Third one, start small and focus on a happy path. What Fani mentioned, it was really incredible in this time, just to figure out where to start and put all these edge cases aside, because without of this, I think we would still discuss. The fourth one, focus on the outcomes and improve it iteratively. So it's really important to understand the users and the user needs, and not only to fulfill all the wishes from the customers, just to recognize what's really the pain point. And last but not least, build high quality apps, because you're not on a sprint, you're, as Fani mentioned, on a marathon. And it's not about doing this project. You build long-lasting products, and you really need a high quality in your application to build it and maintain it over the all life cycle. So at the end, we would like to say thank you for your interest and your time. You can now move to the Q&A session to just give us some feedback, ask some questions. The link is placed in a Slack channel. You can also contact us on LinkedIn. And so we like to say thank you. Wish you great time here at the Spring One. And Bye. Question link is placed in the Slack channel. You can also contact us on.
All right. Well, that was a great talk. And if you're interested in having some Q&A, learning a little bit more, you can go to the Q&A over in Slack. I see there's already one question over there, and you'll have a chance to ask the presenters for all of your fun little corners of your mind, the things you're wondering.